You guys have been asking for an update on the 4200.
Yo dude, before we get started with today's episode, we just want to say thank you to a couple of the big channel partners. Obviously, one of them is myself and my wife, Hannah, which is Holdfast. If you guys want to support us directly, head over to holdfast-usa.com, pick up a steering wheel, pick up some bumper pins, pick up a t-shirt. Helps us out a lot and we appreciate your support. Another major partner of the channel is FDF Race Shop. They make angle kits for all kinds of cars, along with rear arms and camber arms and tow arms and all kinds of stuff. Seat brackets, handbrakes, they do almost everything in any chassis that you're drifting. They probably make parts for it. So make sure you head over to fdfraceshop.com and check out what they got. On top of everything that they do, they also do custom colorways. I did a teal on the E36. One more partner on the channel is GT Radial. They supply us with all of our rubber needs, from the tow rig all the way down to the drift car and the trailer. Everything is covered with GT Radial. They've been a big support for us. As you know, they're hyper dedicated to drifting. They are taking Formula Drift by storm. So if you're in need for tires or things like that, or you really want to feel what a good tire feels like, head over to GT Radial and get yourself some Champero SX2 RSs, 255s. They're pretty freaking nasty. And last but not least, Motegi Racing, making some of the sickest designs, original designs, and even buying the rights to the MB Battle. That's pretty sick. So listen, Motegi does all kinds of stuff: monoblocks, two-piece wheels, custom powder coats, polish, all kinds of goodies. With 6 style and affordable prices, Motegi's easily just the answer for you. The ads are done. We're done plugging everybody. Back to the video. I hope you guys enjoy it. Don't forget, leave a like, and if you want to see more of this stuff, subscribe. Don't miss an episode. See you.
You guys have been asking for an update on the 4200. You won't stop talking about it, and I understand why, but I have an update for you. So here's the update. I know you guys have been waiting. What's going on with the 4200, Micah? Where is it at? What's any updates? It's on Instagram. You guys are on YouTube. You guys are everywhere talking about it. Okay, listen. The 4200s are sitting over at Precision Engine Works. We're ordering some parts for them. We're going to get started on them. But the hardest thing to do with this motor isn't building it. The engine itself to build is fairly simple. The hard part is getting it to fit in any cars, because nobody has any aftermarket support. This is where Casey and the boys at AK come into play. If you haven't been watching their channel, go head over to their channel, because they shoved the 4200 in an E36, and now all I can think about is pulling my 1JZ out of my E36 and shoving my 4200 in it. So it's finally done, and it's time for us to torture test the 4200. The boys got down, absolutely down. In 3 weeks, this car came together. Hunter, all the boys, Casey, even Carmina, everybody got down on this thing. Casey has developed every single part you need to throw this into the E36. The oil pan, the oil pickup, the engine mounts, the intake manifold, the exhaust manifold, even sick like delete plates that say "What JZ," which I hope this goes really well this weekend, otherwise that's gonna suck to have that on there. He's got all of it in here, and with minimal like fabrication, custom fabrication. It's insane. It's obviously super big. It's as far back as you could possibly go. There may be a little bit more room back there, but the issue, I believe, is that the bell housing started to run into the chassis. So it's got a TR6060 behind it, which is a T56, but like a Cadillac version of it, essentially, with a different bell housing, I believe, as well. He did the complete intake manifold, so completely custom. Works with the Chasebays delete, so if you don't have that, get that. On top of it, the factory alternator still stays in its location. Trimmed just a bit. Oh yeah, I could see it right there. A little bit of trimming done. Dude, Casey made a bolt-in kit for the E36.
Barely.
Are you proud?
I am, and tired.
Yeah, proud and tired. So 3 weeks. The boys have been up for about 3 weeks, non-stop to get this car done. And this is Carmina's car. She's back there hiding. This is her car, because she has a...
This was supposed to be her car.
This was going to be her car.
Yeah.
But just like any good husband, you go,
yeah.
this is yours, babe. I'm building it for you, and then you keep it.
Keep it, yeah. Hey, you know it's gonna be mine. We gotta trade it.
Yeah, you guys are gonna end up trading.
It's barely my car.
It's barely your car. If you guys don't remember Casey, or if you're new to the channel, Casey did the beam setup. Casey developed
a 3SG E30 plug-and-play drop-in kit.
full kit. Engine mount, trans mount, ECU plug-in, harness, all of it. The exhaust manifold, 2 different styles, even.
The one you requested.
Yeah, because I requested the ram horn
style.
style.
A ram horn.
Yeah.
All right, let's get a ram horn done. Let's do it.
So Casey and I worked together on the E30.
Yeah.
Then after that, shortly, Casey then developed this N54 BMW engine swap for an S14, or S chassis really, right?
Really, yeah.
So now he's got this set up. So when it came to the 4200, I picked up the phone and I was like, Casey, I found this motor.
I remember that when you were like,
that?
yeah, because you were like, what are we doing? I'm like, I don't know, man, but you're like, listen to me. I got something in mind that maybe you might be interested in. Right after you had mentioned that, I think the day after that, I called you. I was driving a Trailblazer. We picked up a Trailblazer for $700.
700 bucks, a full rig, a full car, 700
Running,
bucks.
$700.
I was like, dude, if anybody's gonna make this swap kit happen, if anybody's gonna figure it out, it's gonna be Casey.
Yeah, I get obsessed a lot.
And it's good. It's funny too, because I'm on the West Coast, Casey's on the East Coast, and I'll get phone calls like way late at night, like, hey man, I'm thinking about this, I'm thinking about that. Sitting on the couch just like,
yo, man,
pondering your life, trying to figure out like, yo, why won't the bearing work? Why won't this work? Why won't that work? Casey's the guy to figure it out, and sure enough, they came out pretty good. So we started off with this engine idea, the 4200. For those of you who don't know about it, Chevy inline 6 out of a Trailblazer, Envoy, or the Saab something, whatever it is.
97X.
Oh,
97X.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can find that motor in any of those cars. There's 2 generations. There's the first gen, second gen. They're super easy to identify. Plastic valve covers, Gen 1.
Whoa, hold on, wait. The one in the shop is actually a Gen 1, even though it's aluminum cover.
1.5.
Yeah.
1.5?
Yeah, because of the trigger. When we flip the engine to the oil pan, the trigger is the same count as the Gen 1.
And it has an aluminum valve cover.
Yeah. Valve cover.
What the heck? Okay, so maybe there's 3 then.
There was 3 Gen. Gen 1.
There was like one in between.
Yeah. 1.5 and 2. Gen 2.
So the ultimate combo is Gen 2 head.
Oh, head, and then Gen 1 block.
And Gen 1 block. That's how you would get the better crank and then the bigger ports on the head as well. But what was the hardest part about putting this in there?
Oh my god, man.
Obviously all the hours.
I would say oil pan, because fitting the oil pan, so this valve cover is obviously stock at the moment. We have one design that it will really clear the hood. We just ran out of time. I mean, come on, 3 weeks.
Yeah.
But the hardest part is the oil pan. We have 0.060 gap. That's 0.060 gap in between the steering rack and the oil pan.
Ridiculously tight.
Yeah, so that's the hardest, because we didn't cut anything. As I mean, you can see there's no cut.
Yeah.
We just trimmed part of the bell housing, and the valve cover I wanted to close. I don't, I like to run hoods, but
yeah,
that's probably the hardest for me.
The oil pan.
Oil pan.
But the rest of it is there.
Yeah. So actually, I increased the capacity of oil to 9.5, and it's baffled.
That's great.
Yeah, that way there's no issue in starting with oil.
It also helps with oil cooling too. Absolutely, if you have a little bit more.
We have oil cooler as well. And yeah, even though manifold is hard, intake manifold was hard, I think oil pan it is easy, but it's still hard to make sure that it fits.
It probably just took a lot more thinking. And fitting.
That's number 1. Yeah.
Where this is kind of
like just
not so cut and dry, but still relatively
measured. Measured like
you measure the distance, and then you're kind of like, okay. I mean, there's a lot that goes into this still with the folded ends and the rounded end.
I think the tensioner was kind of stressing.
Did it stress you out the most?
Well, a little bit.
I've heard you already talk about it like 3 times.
Yeah, because I was like,
the one thing.
Where can I put this tensioner?
Yeah.
And then it's the simplest thing. You don't know where to place it and put it. And then I think I texted you one day, man, bro, I'm just gonna put it right here. And then I even put a ruler, straight edge, and it didn't go up.
I didn't know that you were like struggling with that.
Yeah, I was like, how can I figure? I don't know where to put it.
I was like, I don't know how he's gonna make an intake manifold. I have no clue. Like, what's he gonna do with the pickup tube? How's he gonna make the exhaust work? And you're like,
tensioner. That was the last thing I even want to think about, the tensioner. But I knew I was gonna struggle with it, and then it just. One Corona, it worked out.
One Corona later, tensioner solved.
Oh snap! I figured it out.
Like, put it there.
Yeah. Actually, that's the 9th version on the same area though.
Nine of them?
Yeah, ninth version.
Bro,
Yeah.
this is insane. I'm super excited.
Mission motor, radiator
behind
work. The fan is a small fan that I think 1600s.
And you got a pusher.
Pusher, see a fan.
Pusher, because there's not a lot of space here.
The oil cooler is in the bottom of the oil pan, which kind of like scary if you go
Oh,
off
I
track.
think I saw it. It's like way down there.
Yeah.
I could see a feed into it, I think.
But it's
Yeah,
easy
I
to,
can see
it's
it, yeah.
actually, it worked out. So we dropped the engine like 8, 9 times for the clutch issue.
Yeah.
Number one, the clutch master was leaking even though it was brand new. And then number 2 was the shims was, we calculated our, it's supposed to be 0.2. Here again, 0.2. Everything is just exact.
Exact.
So that was the problem.
Obviously, the 4200, people are going to be asking what size turbo. What size turbo is this?
A G30 770 1.01 AR.
And
It's
this
a
is
small turbo.
this is for like a 2.5 liter, right?
Yeah.
This is tiny. So the turbo is a little small. The only thing we're worried about is probably intake air temps.
You'll be driving it, so.
So that's the idea. We're here at the Chasebays event here at Polecat, and Casey said, hey, why don't you fly out and come drive this car? So I'll be putting the car through the torture test. Let's run through a couple of specs, because we say 3 weeks, and it wasn't just building all these custom mounts, custom pieces to fit this motor in here. It was also the rest of the car. Come talk to me about what's on your car. Suspension.
Well, it's just my. We have Fortunato.
You got Fortunato on
we
it.
have stance parts for our air cups just for the front.
And that's just so you actually can air up to like get on the trailer.
Yep.
And then air it back
Max,
down.
like what, 3 inches?
3 to 5 inches. Depending on your droop.
Jeez. That's huge. What angle kit?
We have FDF.
That's right.
Thanks.
Yeah. The boys. The boys.
Style of your car.
Yeah.
Same exact setup.
Same setup that we have on the 36 and actually on the 46. I run the same kit on
Yeah.
both cars.
Yes.
So full knuckle, arm, the FDF lollipops as well. I'm sure you guys have extended brake lines.
Yes.
FDF?
No, actually it's Condor.
Condor, yep.
Condor,
engine
yeah.
mount, Condor steering shaft.
The
and
delete.
Yeah, and then the Condor extended brake lines.
And then the rear, do you have any custom arms or anything?
I think PMC.
PMC
We,
camber arms?
We haven't slept.
PMC camber
Yeah.
arms. Yeah.
Carbon-
Yeah, we have. Yeah, PMC camber arms. Obviously the Chasebays stuff we got.
Chasebays Hydro, which is
And-
the best hydro in the game.
Comes with the brake lines, whatnot, and as well as the Chasebays dual brake master cylinder, and also running the Radium Engineering Surge and the hold fast steering wheel.
Yeah.
You gotta have
Yeah,
the
yeah.
hold fast steering wheel.
Shout out to the homies at Holdfast, aka Hannah. Okay, so I can guarantee you everybody wants to know, because I haven't said anything just yet. I don't think I have. How much horsepower? How much boost?
So
Talk me through that process.
it made 481 at 12 psi. Reason being the turbo was too small.
Okay. So I want you to understand something. This motor is a 4.2 liter. It did 481 at the tire,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So 481 at the tire on 12 pounds of boost.
I'm actually like,
Which, if you know like elevation numbers and all that, typically in order to double your NA horsepower, you're looking for like 14 pounds. So, because that's kind of like atmosphere pressure, depending on like your elevation, blah, 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 all that crap. But at sea level, it should be around 14 pounds, which means that like you haven't even doubled what the NA motor outputs.
Yeah. The NA is what, 300 almost? Like 280 something?
I have no clue.
Yeah, stop. Like something.
12 pounds of boost. Let me give you some perspective. I did 471 at the wheel in the Chaser at 21 pounds of boost.
Yeah, wow.
On a 2.5 liter.
Yeah.
So I matched your horsepower roughly, but I was on 21 pounds of boost. So I'm straining the hell out of the 1J.
Yeah.
Which I know there's guys, there's guys who are running 25 pounds, there's guys who are going crazier on a sealed motor, and if you got budget for that, that's cool. I'm happy for you. I don't. 21 pounds. Same exact horsepower, 12 pounds. Obviously, the displacement is almost double the 1JZ. Insane. This motor has so much potential. We've already seen it because of all the drag racing guys. Like, it's not like it's
It's not a new motor.
no, it's not. We're not like, we didn't find this motor. We discovered something that was already discovered. We essentially Christopher Columbus this thing, bro. Like, see this motor that you guys already had?
Afterwards.
It's ours now. That's ours. No, it's beautiful. I'm excited. This one is completely sealed. So just for
Yeah.
nothing done to it.
I think 180,000 miles.
180,000?
Straight off the Trailblazer.
Straight out of the Trailblazer.
Only thing different is full pan gasket, valve cover gasket.
We're gonna figure out where the ceiling is on this motor. Again, NA, 100 and something thousand miles, 4.2 liter, 12 pounds, 480 wheel horsepower. This thing's nuts. I'm excited to drive it. Good job. Good job.
Oh,
We gotta start it.
Oh, we got started.
People need to hear it.
Super quiet right now.
It is quiet. She's cold. She's cold. Dude, it sounds so big. I was telling you this when you sent me the video of you doing donuts. This car sounds like the motor sounds big.
Yeah.
Because of how deep it is. So sick. It's here. We're ready to go. Colin's here too.
Hell yeah.
Colin's been standing by the wayside. Dude, it's finally here. We get to drive. I hope you guys are as stoked as I am. I hope you enjoyed this build breakdown. So stay close. All these parts that Casey has are going to be available on the AK website. So find AK, jump in, get involved in the 4200 world, because to be honest, the price is going to start going up on a lot of things. But yeah, there's other options. This isn't the end all be all to all engines. It's just if you want probably the sickest inline six motor that I've ever seen, this is it right here. Let's go drive it. Head over to AK, check out the parts list, get yourself a swap kit. I'm gonna be doing mine here soon. The only difference between my car and this car is I will have a built motor, so I'll have rods and pistons, and we'll probably have a bigger turbo and hopefully 800 horsepower, but cars are all rolling out. Everybody's getting ready to drive. We got grip cars, hammer cars, so sick. All kinds of people. I'm excited. Let's go drive. All right, first drive. Just gonna go take a lap. We'll scrub the tires, get a feel for the car, and then when it's time to go, we'll give her the beans and see what she does. Target, boost. A lot of me at 9 pounds for now.
Yeah, Micah, don't suck.
No promises. Like limiting me to 3K. It'll do like 2 or 3 corners and then it dies out. The car itself feels good. I just got to get used to it. We're fighting a little overheating brake issue, but I think we're pretty much on the verge of solving it. Other than that, the motor's running really good. A couple of issues with the Haltech stuff, but seems like that might be resolved as well. And then it instantly got thrown into a reverse entry contest. They're like, oh, we're doing a backy contest. It's like, oh, okay. By the time we got all of our stuff sold, we're off to the backy contest. So we'll be able to actually get laps in
Next in line.
in a little bit. I don't know where I'm going.
Me either, brother. Hey, gotta win.
Okay. Say when.
bit. Here we go. Third attempt, I think third and final attempt.
Yep.
Sound like the motor.
Oh shit.
Alright, well, don't get out yet. It's not on fire. Hey.
Experimental for sure.
Good, yeah, very experimental. I think, I don't know. I mean, we just kept shutting it off and turning it back on and fighting through it, but...
Hey, we made it here. There was a few laps.
Look, when it was ripping, it was ripping.
I honestly can't even be upset if it was the engine. I have another one at home.
It's for sure the motor.
Yeah.
I'll tell you right now.
I can't even be upset.
Well, at least it was the cheap part. Right?
Well, it is 200,000 plus miles.
180,000 miles.
I think it was actually around like 220.
Yard sale.
Yeah.
Absolute yard sale. I'd be amazed to find out what just happened because it just fired back up. It totally just started again. Holy.
Oh, we put windows in cylinder 6 on both sides.
Both sides?
Both sides.
Yeah, there's another one over here.
Cylinder 6. So, this is kind of a problem. If you see, boost lines all got melted. So,
Everywhere.
over boosted the hell out of it. I'm not sure the boys picked up on it. Oh, you could actually see some plastic down there in the collector.
Something's right here.
And there's one right there melted to the freaking turbo belt. So this little line right here, going with this like shark bite style fittings and plastic line, pretty much cost us the motor. Now, this whole thing was about development and testing. And so we're learning, we're figuring things out. There's a lot of quirks that we have to deal with the Haltech stuff. It doesn't like when it seemed like, what did you do? Change the colors on the dash and it started acting up or something? Some weird crap. I don't know, which I don't know if it's a software or hardware situation on what's going on, but this is good news. As weird as it sounds, this is really good news because this means that the motor isn't sensitive. It doesn't mean that the motor's, you know, a piece of junk. What it means is that there's just a bad choice online, and it just so happens to cost the motor.
All in 3.9. And we got all the codes too. Main one is wideband lean trip. so it put a cut to the injectors, and so we have injector circuit codes. So it cut all the injectors and leaned completely out.
Leaned it out
while it was boosting. So
that's not a good combo.
nope.
So that'll do it. And then she put a hole. Where'd you say, in cylinder 6 back here somewhere?
Yeah, it's like up against the bell housing area.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, I see it way down there.
Yeah, and then the other one's down underneath the starter.
Under the starter.
Yeah, underneath the gussets. off
So in the
block.
same spot. So you're having probably what should be, I think, the hottest cylinder. Along with it being the hottest cylinder, the extra oil feed lines are ran back there too. So
Yeah.
I don't know. She's probably the leanest cylinder also, with it being at the far back of the plenum. Who knows? But a little boost cut, a little reference gone,
Yeah.
a little window block.
The good thing is we got another block, so you'll be seeing more testing coming soon.
Yeah, another motor sitting at the shop. We learn, we're growing. What Jay-Z? Collins is still running, so that's the Jay-Z.
Yeah, that's
And my Chaser's still running, so that's cool. But dude, this thing, I'll tell you what, once this thing gets figured out, it's gonna be an absolute animal.
It's a perfect.
It's already insane. Like, I know it only did 481, so it's not like, oh my God, it's the fastest thing I've ever driven in my life. But the fact that this motor is in here already and running and boosted and all that, like it's gonna be nasty when it's done.
We'll
People
show
tune them.
some backing clips too.
Yeah. We got a little bit of clip footage for it. Us doing the backies and all that, but I'm excited. This needs to be bigger. It's gotta get a bigger one of those so that when that happens, you get actual failure. Like, boom!
plan is to go bigger injectors, bigger turbo, and shoot for more horsepower while we at it.
Absolutely. That's all she wrote for the 4200, but the Jay-Z's running and then 54's running, so the boys will take this back to the shop, throw the new motor in it. We're gonna drive Colin's car and Casey's car, so let's go do some more driving.
The
You watched the trunk fly off too?
the boost controller
Yeah.
exploded too.
Really?
Yeah.
We saw the whole thing.
Yeah.
It was hilarious.
Yo, I
You
was
look
on
like
it.
you got a spy hunter, dog, just like smoke screen. You couldn't see nothing, huh?
No. I was like, man, it felt good. It felt a little too good.
God.
I loaded a new tune, remember? Yeah, I loaded a new tune, no misfire, and
It felt good though?
it felt great. It felt great.
That was great, yeah.
Hell yeah. Look at that windshield.
So it's just a cooling line.
It's just cool online.
Okay.
Cool online. It happened to catch on fire somehow because of the boost controller. It's all good.
So we're gonna take the boost controller off of that car,
Yeah.
put it on that car.
I think it's the line. I think it's just the line.
Oh, dude.
It's all good.
Yeah, it's gotta be that line right there that we don't have on. Tell you what, you gonna have to switch to.
We learned twice today not to use plastic line
Yeah.
for boost controllers.
Yeah. Hell yeah, Casey.
Send it.
Jeez. Well, I don't know if we're driving anymore today. Maybe Colin's car is still gonna work. What? What, Jay-Z?
What Jay-Z? That Jay-Z.
This one. This one. Dude, Polecat's been so sick. The AK family has been so just hospitable, and like what a great weekend. It's been such a good time. I hope you boys enjoyed the episode. If you made it this far, hit the sub button, dude. If you're not subbed already, stay tuned because we're gonna be building a lot more cars and we're gonna do a lot more driving because I realize that we lack driving on this channel and we need more driving because a ton of fun stuff happens like that. We need to drive way more, dude. Gotta get out of the garage. All right, stay safe, hold fast, baby.